Hello and welcome to yet another edition of One Game a Day. Today we have our third Assassin's Creed game, which is not named Assassin's Creed 3 by the way. It's named Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
I don't think anyone ever expects to wake up one morning and find themselves caught in the middle of a war between two secret organizations. I know I did.
Believe this? It's exactly the same thing.
On one side are the Templars. They're known these days as External Industries. They're in the business of control.
Let's see if they're making it faster.
Economics, technology. They won't stop until every single one of us serves them. Literally. Fighting against them are the Assassins, a group dedicated to safeguarding humanity's free will. I was born into the Brotherhood. A couple of weeks ago, the Templars found me. They took me prisoner, strapped me into a machine they built and put me to work. It's called an Animus.
Let's see where
it's where I spent most of my time.
Weird that it's
exploring the memories of my ancestors, discovering entire lives locked deep inside my DNA.
First
I revisited the life of Altair ibn La'ahad, an assassin from the Crusades. The Templars wanted the location of something known as a Piece of Eden, an ancient artifact capable of bending people to their will. Once the Templars had what they were looking for, they decided my usefulness had come to an end. But Lucy saved me. Lucy. When things were at their worst, she revealed herself to be an assassin and helped me escape. I was hoping that would be the end of my misadventures. But we were just getting started.
This is what happened on the last game.
Back into another Animus I went. Now, I'm reliving the memories of Ezio Auditore da Firenze, my ancestor from the Renaissance, searching for a path forward. Through the bleeding effect, I'm becoming an assassin in more than just name. It will come in handy as the Templars prepare to enslave us all. They found us. They've crashed our hideout and we're fleeing the scene looking for a place to hide. Only there isn't any, and time is running short. My name is Desmond Miles, and this is my story.
Okay. So this is going to start with action? Start with action, please. So I'm going to seal again. Okay, starting with action. This is way better than before. You guys tell?
How did you find me? Mario Auditore let me here.
That's not bad too. So you see, they keep learning on their mistakes on how long it used to be before. So
Rebecca, what's going on?
Now
I have to run some diagnostics.
oh
I'll
no,
get
come
back to
on.
you.
Achievement for what? For not letting me play a game. We're 4 minutes in. We're 4 minutes in.
It is done. The message is delivered. We are gone from this world. All of us. We can do no more.
Yes.
The rest is up to you.
Yes.
What? Who is Desmond? I don't understand. Please, wait. I have so many questions.
What happened? What is going on? Okay, so I'm in the Vatican. Guess that's the Pope's something. I think this game happens in Venice? I don't remember. At least it's putting me into the interesting part of the game early. And I think the latest Assassin's Creed, they actually improved this a lot. I think they're ditching the whole current story kind of thing. It doesn't bring anything to the mix. I don't care what's happening today. I want to play the cool stuff that's happening before. So, it's still not letting me do anything. As you can see, the controller's in my hand, nothing's happening. We're 6.5 minutes in, but I think this is going to be way less
in the hands of the earth
than it was
in the
before.
hands of man. Uncle, what can I say? We sent a single man against an entire army. I was worried. Quick, climb up. We have to get out of here.
I'm guessing highlighted path. See? So much different. Now, as you can see, this is a nice way for the level design. A little bit too much on the nose, but at least you can actually, it's kind of a hint that you can actually see, because the whole level kind of tells you, okay, you can climb here and you can climb there, but they're not using any clear colors into the game, so it's more into, it's not into level design, but it's more into how they're dealing with this. Okay, now I jump up.
You would not believe the things I have seen, Mario. Then be sure to stay alive that I might hear of them. I expect opposition. And I expect the Borgia to mourn the loss of many lives tonight.
That's Mario whatever. I like this. I like the controller. Now, as you guys saw, I'm playing with the Steam controller. I'm gonna try to play all the games with the Steam controller. Yeah, at least the ones that are meant to play with the Steam controller, and the ones that are meant to play with the keyboard are playing with the keyboard.
God will see you pay for your
Just trying to make up an idea of how it feels with the control, with the idea and the controls of the designer meant them to
We
be
must
played.
go, Ezio. Now.
Not a lot of changes.
This is the voice of the devil.
Which one's B?
Turn away from them.
Did Rodrigo manage to hurt you?
Barely. My armor blunted his attack.
Just passing by, passing by, passing by.
Be ready to fight.
What are you doing?
Saving you from the look of
Not bad for an old man.
Agreed. You still have some skill.
Buona questa.
Excellent.
Whole lot of murdering. You see,
Impressive.
it's half the time that it took the second one. It's 5 minutes less than the time it took the second one to put it into action, and it's less than half the time that it took the first one to get me into action. This is how you're supposed to be pacing an action game. You put people into action first, and then you deal with the whole story thing later on. Where are we going? Yep. Well, come on, dude. You guys see, you failed because of me. Oh, come on, Mario. Where is he?
Why? Never mind. I don't want to know.
Where are you going, dude? See, now the level design on this area, it's way better than it was on the previous game. I like it way more interesting to be running around, and the way the free flow running it's being performed. The only thing I'm not enjoying is just hitting Mario again and again and again. He's like a little kid I'm taking care of. See, but it's so free. I can be jumping wherever I want, wherever I feel like it. Jumping. And it's easy. You see the environment? The way it's been drawn and everything, I prefer it than I saw the previous one. I guess they did improve a lot of things. The interface, it's a lot cleaner, and it just conveys the proper feeling that you are an actual assassin, instead of some punk into whatever year it was, so whatever they wanted to do.
This decision is yours alone to make. Only do so quickly. Give it to me. You can do with it as you will later.
Bene.
Jump!
See? This is what I was saying to you, all the other games, all the other previous ones. You put the player into the action first, so he actually starts enjoying the game, and then you can do whatever you want. You can tell this whatever story you want, but first show me the game, show me the fun, show me what's going to happen that's different. I think the main difference here and the main character in this game is the world.
And then Minerva talked about the sun. She told of a disaster that occurred long ago, and another that is coming.
So it's the area that I'm visiting, and that's the most important one. And I already saw it. There was an introduction. You saw some of the characters that are going to be very, very part of the Vatican, which are those guys with the big hats and everything.
We upgraded the arsenal while you were away.
Ah, and it is now customary for you to fire cannonballs at visitors.
My apologies. We only installed them a few days ago. My men are still being trained in their use.
See? How much more? Just compare how they took the first one and took so much time to do something mildly interesting, to how long it took on the second one to actually start doing something, to how long it took in this one. This one was so much faster, so much, pretty much everything that's happening at a faster pace, and with higher quality, and it's way more interesting than it was on the previous game. So again, pacing, controls are exactly the same. They have stayed exactly the same. Same thing. The eagle, and when you press something, then they become, the buttons become something. So you got 8 actions mapped to 5 buttons. So you're getting a lot of different actions, and you're recycling a lot of buttons, and you're actually getting the player to do a lot of different things. So that's always good, which is something that I like to rescue about those controls. These controls feel more responsive than the Assassin's Creed one. So they've been improving. Makes me want to give the latest one a try. But now that we have reached the castle, and now with this beautiful scene that we have here, it's time for me to say
thanks to you.
Thank you very much for joining us. This has been One Game a Day.
Claudia.
And I'm JP.
It is good to be
And
home.
if you guys want to subscribe or comment,
She's fine.
please do it
I
below.
heard you were returning, but I'm glad to see it with my own eyes. The Contessa of Forley is here to welcome you.
And if you want to
I
pitch
had
in,
no idea you were so famous.
my Patreon link is right there too. Thank you very much, and
Is it
have a
finished
great
then?
day.
Is the Spaniard truly dead?